Hey, look, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know how I finna do this video. I don't know how long this gonna be. I don't know how short this gonna be. I don't really know everything I'm finna talk about. It might be all over the place. It might not. So just bear with me. But I want to talk about how to cope with a heartbreak. You feel me? You know, how to get over that. You feel me? Not necessarily to get over someone. While I am gonna like show you how you can use what I say to do that, but just how to get over that feeling, how to stop, dealing with the mental battle of getting over a heartbreak. You feel me? Because that's the main thing that a heartbreak affects. It's not even necessarily, you know, your heart that hurts. It's your mind that's hurting. You feel me? It's your mind, but tricking your heart into hurting. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna talk about how to get over that. So without further ado, hey, let's get straight to it. So boom. So the first thing I think is important to realize is it is completely okay to be hurt, bro. It is completely okay to feel pain. And this is especially for my dudes out there, bro. All you guys that's out there that's listening, bro, I want you to know it is completely okay to be hurt. It's completely fine. It's completely fine to be sad. It's completely fine to be, you know, angry, disappointed, frustrated, all of that is completely cool, bro. That's completely fine. But what's not good is to sit there and soak in it. You feel me? To allow those emotions to consume you, to allow those emotions to change who you are as a person. You feel me? That's when that shit become a problem. You feel what I'm saying? So let's dive a little bit deeper into that. A lot of people who are on social media doing exactly what I'm doing. They're posting about how they themselves have coped with heartbreak. A lot of people who are doing this, and I'm not trying to call out no one specific. I can't even name no one specific, but I do know there's a lot of people who push. There's a certain thing that's being pushed right now, and it's being a hoe, fucking a bunch of girls, messing with a bunch of girls, messing with a bunch of dudes, and chasing money, right? Oh, go get your bag. You feel me? Get in your bag, bro. Get out your feelings, get in your bag. You feel me? Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not. Me personally, from what I've seen from those same type of people, the people who try to pursue that, from what I see or from what I've heard from talking to people like that, all of that is just a cover up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying everyone, that doesn't work for everyone. There may be a few people sprinkled in that do work, and I just haven't met them. But from everyone I've talked to, everyone I've seen, from even from how it looks for most people that who do post stuff like that, they're just pretending. They're making it seem like they're happy. They're making it seem like they're over it by doing these things. But at the end of the day, that's just a distraction. Sleeping with a bunch of girls is only distracting you. You feel me? From that one girl that you love. Chasing money is just a distraction from getting your mind off of that one girl that you love, bro. Because guess what? When you're not doing those two things, like when you laying in bed late at night, you're not doing either of that. You feel me? You're not. If you sleeping, by yourself, you feel me? You're not worried about chasing money. Just one time in the night, if you're not scrolling on your phone, if you really just sit there in your thoughts and you think, about yourself, about life, you gonna realize, bro, that hurt. You feel me? What you been through, that heartbreak, bro, that thing hurt. It's stinging. You feel me? And I feel like you gotta accept that, bro. You gotta accept that you're not okay, bro. It's a lot better to be real and be hurt, like to be real with yourself and to accept that you hurt, than to try to pretend and fake like you're okay, bro. It's a lot better for you to just be real with yourself. It's okay to be hurt, bro. It's okay to be in pain. It's okay to be, feeling like you going through it, feeling like you on your last leg, not seeing the purpose and keep on going. Like you don't understand why you should even keep on going. Bro, all of that is cool, bro. That's fine. You need to understand that, bro. That's okay. It's okay to feel that way. Stop trying to pretend and cover up with all these different distractions and things, bro. Stop trying to sit here and talk bad about people, bro. That's another thing that people be pushing. The second thing that people be pushing that I be seeing is, man, fuck my ex. You feel me? Man, screw her. Or screw him, man. I hate my ex. You feel me? Why, bro? Like, you're talking about someone that you once loved. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying there ain't situations where, you shouldn't, want to be away from them. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie. If your ex cheated on you and, like, did you dirty and, all that, I understand you feeling, that inside emotions. I understand that. I understand where you're coming from. And I feel like that's normal. It's normal to feel hurt and betrayed by that, and you not wanting to have nothing to do with them. But you showing them negativity, no matter the negativity they've done to you, that's not going to do nothing for you, bro. Like, let me rephrase that, bro. It's going to do something for you, but it's going to do a lot worse to you than it is going to do good for you. When you sit there and you really, you sit there and you talk crazy about someone, and you sit there and oh, they cheat on me, so it's fuck them, like, if this about them, I hope they da 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 da. You feel me? When you sit there and you do all that, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. The only person you really hurting by doing that is yourself. Cause you gotta understand, bro. They made that decision. They are completely aware and accepting that. Oh, I did this. I did this to you. I was willing to hurt you. Because they wouldn't have made that they would have never did it if they wasn't okay with it. That's the first thing you gotta understand. So you sitting here and saying all these things, bro. You just pointing out the obvious. You pointing out what they already know. Now, what you also doing is you just making it harder for you to get over it, bro. Because you keep like bathing yourself in this bath of negativity, bro. You keep doing it. In reality, bro, the best thing that you can do in that situation is, bro, wish them the best. Even if you feel like they might not even deserve it, bro. Even if you feel that hatred, bro, you gotta snap out of that, bro. And you gotta be like, man, I'm not gonna let the wrong that this person did to me allow me to want to do wrong back. Because I'm not like that. I'm a better person than that. You feel me? You should always try to be a better person than that. You gotta want to do better, bro. You gotta want to do more. You want to achieve more than that. Feel me? You gotta be more forgiving. And to forgiveness, I think I spoke about this in another video, but I want to reiterate: forgiveness is not to say that what the person did to you wasn't wrong. It's not to say that it's okay that they did that to you. That's not what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is, even though you did me so dirty, even though you did me so wrong, I am not going to hold it against you because it brings me pain. To forgive someone is to let go. It's to let go of the hurt that what they did to you brings you. For those of you that are listening that have been through traumatic experiences, all types of abuse and, emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, all these different things. When you think about that situation, that you can remember, whether you was a kid, whether it was, a couple years ago, whether it was recently, when you think about that situation, how does it make you feel? How does it make you feel towards the person that did that thing to you? Whatever it may be. How does that affect you? Now, I bet you about 90% of y'all who may see this, I bet 95% of y'all, bro, that y'all gonna start feeling the type of way. You might feel emotions stir up inside you. You might not want to show it. You might even act like you don't feel them. But deep down, there's emotion there. As numb as you try to make yourself, you can still feel that. And that's because you haven't been able to move past it, bro. Because you can't. You gonna always feel that until you learn to forgive. You gonna always feel that. And I want people to understand, bro, the same thing goes with relationships. It goes with your exes, bro. When you try to move on past someone, no matter the wrong that you feel that they have done to you, again, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of times, besides like when getting cheated on and stuff, there's certain times where people will play the victim, in their mind. They'll think like, oh, my girl left me. Oh, that means I can't trust her. When in reality, man, y'all just weren't a match. She didn't feel y'all were a match, and she didn't want to continue on. There's no reason for that to be negative for either of y'all, unless you choose to make it that way, bro. And you shouldn't, because neither of y'all deserve negativity. Especially if we talking about someone that you once loved and cared for. Why you gonna sit there and wish negativity upon them? Is it because they're not being positive with you? So they're only allowed to be happy as long as it's with you. But so you don't really want them to be happy or want what's best for them, because if what's best for them isn't you, then you're gonna wish nothing but negativity towards them. You're gonna wish nothing but hate towards them. Is that the type of person you are? Now I'm not trying to put nobody on blast, but at the same time, someone gotta let y'all know. Like, bro, there ain't nothing cool about that. There ain't nothing. There's nothing that is beneficial from that. When you holding on to this negativity, it's a trade-off that takes place. It's like a deal that takes place. It's like a trade-off. And this is what you doing. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna talk negatively about my ex or about whoever, right? But in this context, we're talking about an ex. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna bash their name, you know? Whether you was just with a girl or you was just with a dude. This goes for the dudes and girls that's listening. You gonna bash your ex, right? For all the wrong that they did. So for me to bash them, I'm gonna get a little bit of satisfaction, Cause I ain't gonna lie, when you talking negative to someone, man, it can be satisfying, to know that you said something that might have hurt them, so that way they can feel the same pain that you feeling. You might feel a little bit satisfied from that, That's the whole reason why you doing it. If you didn't feel nothing, you wouldn't do it. So you clearly get something from it and you enjoy that feeling. So that's what you getting, right? A little bit of satisfaction. Now, to get that satisfaction, in order to talk negative about them, you have to trade 75% of your peace. Your internal peace, your calmness, your ability to relax, to, be positive, to think clearly. You trade 75% of that. Honestly, I should really say higher than that. But I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna say you trade 75% of your peace for about maybe 5% of satisfaction. Now, when we put that in a numbers perspective, is that really worth it? Is it? Like, is it still worth talking bad about someone and to drag their name and all these different things simply for a little bit of satisfaction? It'd be one thing if it didn't cost you nothing. No, I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's ever a good thing to drag nobody, but it would be more understandable if it costed you nothing. But it don't. Not in this world. It costs you yourself and your peace. And your peace is like your battery, I feel like. It's what you use to get through the day, peacefully and positively. And I feel like it's the most valuable thing that you have as a person, or that you can develop and build, is internal peace. Because internal peace allows you to get through any situation, any circumstance, any obstacle. It allows you to overcome and get through anything that comes your way in life. And to give that up, what some people have worked so hard for, and what others are still learning to develop, and what some people don't even realize they have, is peace, or what they could have is peace, but they give it up for some satisfaction, a tiny bit of satisfaction, and dragging someone down. Bro, it doesn't make sense. Because now look, that person you just dragged down, okay, congratulations, you hurt them. You allowed them to feel the same way that you felt. But now what?
Follow me.
Now what? Now you have no peace and a little bit of satisfaction. Now what are you going to do? Are you going to drag him down again. Because guess what? That little bit of satisfaction, that shit gonna wear out. It's not gonna last that long. It's only a little bit. It's not gonna last that long. You know, it's temporary. Because you just traded what's forever for a temporary feeling. Your peace can be forever. It can last forever. You know, it recharges. Satisfaction is like a purchase. You feel me? Think of peace like think of your peace as like a crop, right? Like say you're a farmer and you planted a bunch of crops. You can keep regrowing crops and reusing them, regrowing them, you know, watering them, reusing them, right? You're developing an amazing farm. But then, you know, you go down to the market and you spend 75% of your crops for a sandwich. Well, guess what? That sandwich, hey, while you eating it, you like, man, this a good sandwich. I enjoy this sandwich. But guess what? Once you get back to that farmer field, right? Boom. You ain't got no more crops. And guess what? That sandwich, man, that sandwich, hey, it ain't gonna keep you full forever. So what you gonna do the next time you gotta eat? You know, what you gonna do the next time you start feeling that pain, that emotion, you know, of that heartbreak, you know, of them not being with you? What you gonna do? Are you gonna give up more of your peace? Are you gonna hurt yourself even more? Like, come on. You gotta realize, bro, that if you ever want to do better, if you ever want to become better, you have to be positive, bro. You just have to. And it's hard. I know. It is. It's not easy. It's way easier said than done. But I'm not telling you from a perspective of someone who has just said it. I've done it. I've been there. I've been hurt. You know, I've been through it. I've got so many testimonies of the things that not only have I been through, but the things that I've seen other people go through around me. And I've been surrounded by people my whole life. I've been talking to people like this and helping people since I was 15. Since God came into my life and saved me and gave me this ability, you know. I used to speak nothing but foul and negativity into this world. And God done came into my life and used that same mouth to speak encouragement and words of wisdom and power into people. You know, but what I'm saying is if you want to become a better person, you have to move on. Mentally, you have to move on. Physically, you have to move on. Spiritually, you have to move on. You need to change your mindset, and that starts with forgiveness. So, step one is forgiveness. When you're dealing with a heartbreak, the very first thing that you should do is forgive. Forgive because that sets the ground basis of your mindset, or the mindset that you're going to build in order to become more positive. Forgiveness should be the basis. It should be the very basic, the foundation of it. Okay? So, with that being said, right, I think I'm gonna do this in parts. You feel me? Cause right now my recording's already at like 20 minutes. You feel me? I've been talking this whole time, no water, no nothing. You feel me? So I think we're gonna do parts. But step one, forgive, bro. You need to learn to forgive. Even if you feel they've done you wrong, even if you feel they've hurt you, you have to move past it. You have to, bro. Because if not, you're only gonna hurt yourself more. The more you hold on to it, the more it's gonna hurt you. Okay? So, anyways, I'm gonna stop this right here, because, hey, I'm about to make the second part to this. But, anyways, I hope, anyone that's listening, I hope you could take something from this. I hope this is something that you could enjoy, something that you could feel within, understand, and understand it. You feel me? And, hey, I just want to say, man, above everything else, above any wisdom that I could tell you, if you want to learn how to do this yourself, if you want to learn these type of wisdom things for yourself without having to go to people, the best thing I can tell you to do is build a relationship with God, man. You know, don't worry about religions. Don't worry about what other people say. Just speak out to God. You know, how it was described to me was talk to him like you would talk to your own father. You know, talk to him how you would if you had a father. You
Man,
know,
we could have used it.
that's how I was told to do it. And you know, I be honest with him too. You know, if you don't believe in him, if you think it's corny, if you think it's goofy, then say that. Just try. Nothing's gonna come from trying. Nothing bad can come from trying. You know, the worst thing that could happen from you trying to believe in God and from trying to make a relationship with Him is you look stupid. That is the worst, like the absolute worst thing. Is oh man, I look stupid for believing in this. You feel me? And that's if nothing happened. So if you think of it like that, bro, and if you compare you looking stupid to everything else that God can do for you, and I don't know if you be seeing the things that people be talking about online, but He changed His laws, dude. He changed mine. You know, and maybe one of these times I'll make a video about my own testimony. But he changed His laws. You know, He helps people. So if really I should have started with this, but the
More
first
night
thing
vision.
that I think would be best for anyone listening is to talk to God, talk to Jesus, and just ask Him to be there for you and to help you out and to come into your life. And I promise, if you do this and you don't feel nothing or see no differences at all in your life, come back to this video and let me know. Do it. I'll pin any comment that does that. But I'm telling you, He will help you. You just have to believe. You have to trust. And it may be hard, but hey, that's what it is. Anyways, y'all, I appreciate every single one of you. You know, anyone that listens to this, you know, whether you want to subscribe and stay around, I will really appreciate that. You know, I just want to reach more people, help more people, you know, speak to more people. But, you know, if you just want to watch this one video, man, hey, I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you so much for listening to me, man, and God bless every single one of you. Thank you so much. In Jesus' name, say it with me now. Amen.